everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. My name is Sierra, and in today's video we are stuffing my second paycheck from September. So I have the money set up here in my cash tray, and we are stuffing $780 this week. I actually had a little bit more to stuff, but I had to leave some money in the bank because I had to order myself some new eyeglasses. So my kids broke my glasses, so I had to get some new ones because if you didn't know, I am practically blind. So contacts, I don't like to wear them all the time, so I needed some new glasses. But anyway, we still have $780 left to stuff, and I feel like that's a pretty good amount. I do just want to say happy Friday. Hope you guys are all having a great start to the weekend. And before we get into the cash stuffing, we are going to do our little Q&A. I told you guys each video I'm going to ask you guys a question, and we will just chat it up in the comments, and it just gives us a way to kind of talk to each other and get you guys engaged. So last week, the question that I asked got a lot of comments, and I just think it's so cool to see how everybody's opinion differs and what you guys think, about certain things. So this week, my question is going to be, what do you guys think the perfect age to have kids is? So this is just your own personal opinion. Even if you don't have kids, you can still answer it. It's just a question. You don't have to, think about anybody else in particular. Just answer it based on your own personal thoughts. I just want to know what you guys think is a good age to have kids. So I feel like there's pros and cons to having kids older and, versus younger. So I feel like if I had to pick an age to have a kid, just me personally having 3 kids at 27 and knowing what I know now about having kids, I would probably start having kids at this age. Like at 27, I would probably have my first kid. That's just me knowing what I know now that I didn't know back when I was, a little bit younger and having my first baby. That's just my personal take on it. I would probably start around 27, but I just want to know what you guys think the perfect age for having a kid is and why. All right, so we will go ahead and get into our cash stuffing. We're going to start off with my weekly little binder here that I carry around with me. All right, so starting off with myself. So this week I am giving myself $20. I don't really have much plans for this weekend or anything at all. It's supposed to be really rainy here, like I said, in Delaware, so probably won't do too much. Next is for the kids. I am giving them $20 this week. And like I mentioned plenty of times, anything that I don't use out of these envelopes, I just give to my kids. I put it in their piggy banks. And then at the end of the year, we count up their piggy banks and we'll deposit, whatever we have into their savings accounts. Next is for gas. Gas this week is going to get $50. Moving on to Starbucks. So Starbucks, oops, hold on. What do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have $4 left in Starbucks. So I'll just, like I said, give that to the kids. But Starbucks this week is going to get $20. Are you guys fans of like pumpkin spice latte and all the pumpkin drinks at Starbucks? I'm not a huge pumpkin spice fan. I don't know, the taste just isn't there for me. I don't like pumpkin spice lattes, but what I do love is an iced pumpkin chai. That is my drink for the fall. I love it. I've been getting that for years, and honestly, the taste never changes. Like, it's just so good to me. So I love anything chai tea related. So if you haven't tried a pumpkin chai, make sure you get one because it is honestly so good. All right, next is for groceries, and it is getting its $100 that I've been stuffing this week. And this has been working out for me pretty good. Like I said, I've been getting a lot of fruit just for myself. And of course I, get the kids food as well, but I have been stuffing 100 because I've been stocking up on a lot of fruits for myself. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. So the baby is 2 months old. I was a little late going to my 6 weeks postpartum visit, but I'm all cleared. Everything looks good. So I'm excited to get back into like the gym and working out and lose this last little bit of weight that I have. I'm still like 12 pounds over my pre-baby weight. So I want to lose that and a little bit more. My clothes are definitely still tight and I just feel very uncomfortable in them. Hold on. Yes. Okay, I'll be right there. Here. Okay, have a drink. So yeah, I think I want to lose probably like 15 pounds and then I will feel super comfortable in my clothes, and just everything will be better. All right, eating out is not getting anything this week. Miscellaneous is going to get $10. So I'm gonna take this 10 out because I didn't even use it. All right, and then nails is going to get 50. I cannot wait to get my nails done. I honestly cannot stand looking at them anymore. This is probably the worst set that I've ever had, and I absolutely hate them. So I am going to get them done a little bit earlier than I normally would. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this binder into my purse. And if you guys want any of these items, I always say this every video, I have it linked in the description down below for my Amazon storefront. You can go grab these. I linked everything. All right, we will go ahead and move on to my long-term binder. So starting off with Aston, this week he is going to get 50 bucks. And that gives him 1, 2, 50, and 3. So 300 for Aston. Next is for Alea, and she is also going to be getting $50 this week. That gives her 1, 2, 50, and 3. Moving on to family time. Family time this week is going to get $20. That gives it 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1. So 100 for family time. Moving on to vacation. Vacation is going to get $40. That puts it at 150, 70, and 90. So 190 for vacation. Next is for the house account, and it is going to get $20 this week. All right, so that gives it 20, 40, 60, and 80. So $80. Moving on to business, it is going to get $10. All right, that gives it 20, 30, and 40. Next is for surprise, which is Preston's envelope, and he is getting $50 this week. All right, that gives him 1, 50, and 2, so 200 for little Preston. He's just sitting there looking at me right now. He's laying on my bed while I do this. He's honestly so sweet. He's like the best baby. Never cries, never, like, he's just so good. All right, moving on to our challenges. So for the $10,000 savings challenge this week, it is going to get 100. And that puts it at 1, 2, 3, 4. And I did empty this out, so we're still on track for reaching $10,000 at the end of the year. But I told you guys in either last video or I don't even know what video, I wanted to put all the money that I had into our high yield savings accounts. That way I can just, you know, earn money before the end of the year is up, and we'll have more than just having it sit in the envelope. So that's why I emptied everything out, but we're still on track with that. Next is for the $20 savings challenge, and it is going to get 20 bucks. So that puts it at 40. And then last thing in this binder is going to be our Disney savings, and it is going to get 40 this week as well. So 20 and then 40. And that puts it at 50, 70, 90, 110, and 20. All right, so that wraps up the long-term binder, and then we'll go ahead and move on to our short-term binder. All right, so dates I'm not stuffing this week. We actually went out last night. It was very, very nice. We went to the beach. So our beaches here are like nationally ranked. I don't know if it's for food or just for like the atmosphere. I don't know what it is, but we do have some cool, you know, beaches and restaurants down there. So he took me out down there. He was like, just get ready. We're going to go on a little date. So we went to this really cool restaurant, and I love sushi. And it was honestly the best sushi that I've ever had in my life. I got like this shrimp and lobster pasta. It was so, so good. I have been thinking about this food at this restaurant ever since we went, and we got this creme brulee cheesecake. Oh my God, like everything was just so good. The fruit, the drinks. I got a grapefruit margarita. It was just, everything was just so good. So we had a good time, and then we just walked on the boardwalk and sat on the beach for a little bit, and it was just a little spontaneous Thursday date night. So it was really nice to just get out, because you know, when you have little kids, it's kind of hard to plan and find a babysitter and all that. So I'm happy that we got to go, and I had such a fun time. But like I said, most times when we go out on dates, he'll pay for it, unless I'm like, no, I'm paying for this date or this, you know, outing or wherever we're going. So usually I don't tap into this envelope, but that is there in case. Next is for sports, and sports is going to be getting 20 bucks this week. So that gives it 20, 40, 60, and 80. Next is for Christmas, and Christmas is going to be getting $20. That gives it 50, 1, and 20, so 120 for Christmas. Moving on to YouTube. So this is for my YouTube giveaway, and it is getting $10 this week. I'm going to go ahead and mail out the 2 binders for the giveaway winners. I have to do that today. That way I can just get them out. And then we are also creeping up on 18,000 subscribers. I think we have like 98 more to go. So make sure if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you do subscribe. That way you can join in on our giveaways. I will be doing another one at 18,000. So YouTube now has 10, 20, and 5. So $25, and I'll probably just use some of this money to pay for the shipping to ship the binders off. Next is for Target, and Target this week is going to get $20. I haven't been to Target in a minute, you guys, and Target is like my happy place. So I might go over the weekend or next week. I don't know. Sometimes I just go there and honestly walk around. It just makes me happy. So we'll see. But Target now has 20, 40, and 60. Moving on to birthdays / gifts, it is going to get $10 this week. All right, that puts it at 10, 20, and 30. And then lastly, we are going to be stuffing clothes, and clothes is going to get 30 bucks. All right, so that gives it 1, 50, 70, and 80. So 180 for clothes, and that is a wrap for our short-term binder. So that is it for today's cash stuffing. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.